In this lesson, we will skin to the brow joints. Now, before getting started, I would like to point out that I've added the right joints to the selection object. So we just want to take care of that. All right, but let's go ahead and get started. We will select our face and use scroll to first active so we can quickly grab the weight tag. All right, underneath the tag tab, under our joint list, let's go ahead and lock this panel down and find all of our brow joints. And we'll just select them one at a time, making sure not to grab any of the group objects. Okay, great. So with all of these selected, we'll add them to our weight list. Great, so now we're ready to go in and paint weight. And actually this process is going to be very fast. All we need to do is rough in the weight and then maybe smooth a few points out above the sections we rough in. It might look a little rough in low res mode, but once we start to smooth things out and then deform the face, we'll notice some very nice looking results. So let's go ahead and grab our weight tool, and unlocking our attributes manager, we'll reload that in. Let's make sure we can see our options, our symmetry settings. Let's just double check. All right, we're good to go here. And our joint objects. I'll go ahead and set the strength to 100% and our mode to absolute. And now we can go in and select the left brow. Let's go ahead and select brow A. There it is, towards the bottom of the list. We can just start to block this section in. And the result gets mirrored across. All right, so that saves us a lot of time. And that's basically about it for blocking in this joint. Gonna get some really nice influence. And then for smoothing this out, we could just go to our options again on the weight tool, set this to 50%, and add that to the point directly above that section. It's as simple as that. So when we get to the next section, again, we set our strength to 100%, and we're just painting the influence that the joint should control. So we'll now move to brow B on the left side, paint that in. Okay. We'll go back to options, set our strength to 50%, and paint that above. Let's go ahead and set this back to 100%. We only have two more joints to take care of. So next is C. Great. And for the point above, we'll set that to 50%. And take care of one last section. All right, so after setting our strength to 100%, we'll go ahead and take care of that last joint object. And then change the strength to take care of the last point at the top. All right, so let's take a look now. If we were to exit our weight tool, you might lock the face down, grab the joint, and have some fun. Let's go ahead and start to move this around so you can see that we're getting some very nice pulling here. And it does look a little bit rough, but what happens if we go ahead and enable our hypernerves node? Let's go ahead and find the face. I'll go ahead and unlock the face layer and enable the hypernerves object. We can go ahead and lock this down again, start to move the joint. You'll notice that we get some very nice looking deformations here. Beautiful stuff. Some nice brow furrowing and things like that. Let's go to the next joint, test that out. Beautiful. We'll go to the next. Excellent. And the last. Great. All right, let's go ahead and check out the opposite side just to make sure everything is mirrored over properly. Great stuff. So that saves us a lot of time. There's our brow furrow. We're going to be able to get some very nice expressions with this. Great stuff. So I'll now go ahead and unlock the face again so we can go ahead and go back to low res mode. And now that our work is done here, in the next lesson we're ready to work on our brow controls.